What's up, guys? Enos here again, and as you guys can see on the screen, if you look at the score counter, playing some gun game. It's different, but it's the same. It's going back to the Blop style gun rotation, I guess you could say. It's going to be the same guns every time. It's not like Ghost where it's gun classes. It's actually the same gun every time. And I'm not going to lie, there are some very frustrating weapons on this. Here at the beginning, honestly, I think in the first, probably 3 out of the first 4 weapons are some of the only ones that I'll actually use in multiplayer. There's a few more that come up every once in a while, but for the most part, especially for just standard weapons, not variations, there's not very many guns in this that I would use. Some of them are terrible, and it makes it difficult. But this is not the first game I played on Gun Game, but it's one of the first few. I played, I don't know, maybe 5-6 matches today. I won 2 of them. It was different, to say the least. To me, the pace of Gun Game has always been fun, but it's only as fun as the spawns are. If the spawns are terrible, which you can expect at the beginning of the match, you can expect terrible spawns at the beginning simply because there's so many people spawning on the map. It's like free-for-all, they can only put so many people in one, when you got that many people on the map, you can only put them so far apart. But spawns throughout the game have never been this terrible in any Call of Duty that I can remember. Don't get me wrong, ghost spawns were extremely predictable, but they weren't, so terrible that you couldn't work around them if you knew what you were doing. On this game, spawns are so ridiculously unpredictable that it just makes it hard to manage, not only to, watch where you think somebody's going to spawn, but also to watch yourself once you spawn. And it makes it difficult. But you'll see right there, the gun I got before this Bulldog was the AMR-9 double-barreled. AMR-9 is a terrible freaking gun. Like, I tried to use it multiplayer, just get a gameplay with it, so you guys could see me screw around with it. Didn't happen. The only way I could get a kill was to use the noob tube attachment I had on it that came with it. But it's just a terrible weapon. It is so hard. Like, honestly, that, and you'll see the S12 come up in a few minutes. Those are like the 2 hardest guns for me to use, because the AMR-9, no joke, takes 8 to 10 bullets to get a kill, so you literally have to land every bullet for 2 bursts to get a kill. And the range is terrible, so if you're at very long range, you're looking at more than 10. The fire rate is not good at all, so you're going to get outshot by a lot of weapons on that. If you're, if you're behind or you're leading, pretty much, you're going to get outshot. You have to hope whoever you're shooting at either has terrible aim or they're on an AMR-9 also. The EM1 in this one did not, in this video didn't take too many hits, but I actually had one earlier where I got like 9 hit markers on with the EM1 before I finally killed the dude. But this is the freaking terrible weapon that I hate. I think I get a kill decently quickly on this, but you can see, like, in those two, I got quite a few hits on them with a shotgun up close. I don't expect shotguns to be extremely OP like the freaking TAC-19 is, or TAC-12, whatever it is on this game. I can't stand that gun because it just wrecks you from long range with like nothing when they put advanced rifling on it. It's terrible. But the S12 takes an ungodly amount of bullets. I don't know why, but it literally takes about 8 shots up close to kill somebody with that stupid thing, unless you just get lucky with upper body and headshots. Now this XMG is a little tricky, but it's not that hard to use. Obviously you're not going to have very good mobility. You're carrying 2 heavy machine guns. You can't aim down sights, so your accuracy is going to be crap, which it is. It's terrible with that gun. The accuracy is god-awful. But if you just go to a point and put it in lockdown mode, maybe not like I did on this where I just stood right out in the open, but in a different, a decent place that you're halfway concealed, put it in lockdown mode, your accuracy is going to go up by like 200-300% easy, and you won't have too hard of a problem getting some kills. you know, it's gun game's fun. It's one of those games where you can get screwed over or you can screw over everybody. And this one I did, it was really a mixture, to be honest. You can still get humiliated. As you can see right there, I went back to this stupid one-shot pistol. It's not as hard as some of the other weapons to use, to be honest. You just have to be smart about how you use it. I baited that guy right there, got an easy kill. There's actually a game earlier with this PDW, or I was using the S12, the guy I was shooting at was using a PDW from literally about 3 feet away. We were running at each other. I was ADSing, landing shots with the S12, and he outshot me with a freaking PDW. If that tells you anything about how bad the S12 is. But you know, it's gun game, it's hectic, it's fast paced, it's fun. One of the few things that I have that I would, you know, say is just annoying, other than spawns, which I would say about the entire game, is there's a slight half-second to second delay sometimes. It doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes it happens. When you get that kill to when you actually switch weapons, and that can get you killed very quickly. I really don't know. Like, it may have been my connection. I don't think it was, because it happened in a lot of games in different lobbies and that kind of thing. But I don't know. It just seems like there's a slight delay, and that can get you killed very quickly. You know, if you pick off one person that's having a gunfight with somebody else, the person that you don't kill is going to have an easy kill on you because of that delay. And also, you know, if you run out of bullets in the gun that you get the kill with, it'll actually start the reload animation before you switch weapons, and that is stupid in my opinion. It should not do that. But you know, hopefully they'll, you know, update a few things, work on a few things. But there's some gun game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.